What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Grim Crab. Grim Dollar. I had to smile a little bit on that one, guys. We've had a little situation where I haven't been able to do live videos, but we're going to get that taken care of by next week. I wanted to talk about the actual draft picks that we had in this last draft pick. We had 5 picks. A lot of people think that I'm not happy with the picks, and it's not that I'm not happy about the picks. I'm just was not too happy about how we went about getting the picks. But after you listen to Mickey Loomis and Sean Payton, you understand that when you need a guy, you go after him, and that's what our mentality is. Have been for years. We've been this aggressive every time we come into the draft. Now remember, we didn't even have a first or second draft pick coming in, and mind you that out of the 5 picks, I feel very strong about at least three draft picks. We are known to make very good evaluation of these college football players, and we're able to bring them in, develop their skills, and turn them into even better players. I'll give you one simple example. You had Eli Apple in New York. His coming into the draft, he was a #1 draft pick. He's actually a really good corner. In New York, he wasn't as productive, or wasn't playing very well. But once he came down here, his numbers came up, and he went from a dead last team in his division to the divisional champs here in the South, and literally one fluke play away from the Super Bowl. So you could just take that in consideration, and you could tell that you'll know off the rip that when you come down here, the coaching staff is just that good, and you get trained that hard. Now let's talk about the 3 draft picks. The first one, which was the center out of A&M, was Eric McCoy. Eric McCoy, the center, I believe he was 6'7", 300 pounds, something like that. He's a big boy, but he's fast. He's quick off his feet. He has good good posture, good uses of his hands. When he's at the line, you can see him in his highlight videos. He's very fast for such a big guy. He runs like a 4-something, like 4'7", something like that for a big guy. We're like, wow, that's actually for a 300-pound guy coming at, having that type of speed. He's going to be able to work very well with the offensive line, and definitely be installed. Now, the word is that he is going to probably be our starting center. He's definitely going to get a lot of reps coming into the preseason, and he's definitely going to be used in the regular season, either at guard or center. So we will see what's going to happen with him. The second one was the defensive back, the safety. I believe his name is Chelsea Gardner Johnson. I know it's Gardner Johnson. It's definitely the last middle and last name, but Chelsea Gardner Johnson, the safety out of Florida. Very fast, very ball hogging. Like he plays the ball all the time. That could be good, and that could be bad. It depends on what formation we're in, and also in what plays the offense is throwing at us. So I'm actually happy that we actually have a safety. I know that we already have 4. But one of them is actually a special teams that we got out of Minnesota. He's going to actually be a more of a punt returner, special teams player. He's not really going to be. I don't really see him playing corner. I think that between him and our 3rd round pick, which was Saquon Hampton, the safety out of Rutgers, I think them two are going to be battling it out in the off season, and in the rookie camp too. I'm sorry, in the preseason camp. When you put 6 safeties, now remember, we are a usual 3 safety type of defense. So I'm not surprised that we are 6 deep in the safety position. All right, out of those 6, we're going to definitely find 4 to 5 that are going to be at least 4 that are going to be our definite safeties, and 2 that are probably going to either go to practice squad or get cut. We'll see. Then we have the tight end out of Notre Dame, Elijah Mack, I think his name was Elijah Mack. Good hands, good speed. Still lacks in running routes. Not a strong blocker, but him coming into our squad, he's going to be with Jared Cook. Jared Cook, and he should. If you don't learn from Jared Cook, you don't need to be a tight end. So with him next to him and watching him play and picking up and practicing with him, we'll see how he does. We'll see if he makes the team or not. And then finally we have Caden Ellis, which was the linebacker out of Idaho. We can never be too deep in the linebacking position. So to me, obviously a good pick. We got the best players that were available at the time for the positions that we needed. You know, there could have been better wide receivers, maybe better a quarterback that was at a higher availability, but we knew what we were coming into the draft. We knew what we were going to get, and we got those guys. Overall, I give the Saints an A. I don't say A plus, an A. I don't like giving up draft picks, and we just gave up a second-round draft pick for next year. So we'll see. The draft picks that we give up for this year, to me, that's nothing. We got 5 players out of this draft. Like I said, we're not a team that's coming into the draft desperately needing a certain position. Like right now, the Redskins desperately needed a quarterback. So do the Giants. You know, as much as Eli wants to play, brother, it's time for you to go soon. So it's not like you're producing numbers like Drew is. You're not getting better. You're not wine. You're spoiled milk. So let's see what happens with that. Who that to y'all? Who that nation? If you're just watching this for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, put a comment. Anything helps. Positive, negative, always helps the channel. Always helps to improve it. I'd rather have some criticism so that I know where to work at. But overall, that's my choices on the draft picks. My opinion on the draft picks. We'll see how they do this season. And who that to you? Who that nation? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.